It's one thing sending death threats when you're disagreeing with somebody's opinion, but to literally go after a voice actor because of a character you don't like, ooh. Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan. Hope you're doing well and just spreading positivity wherever you may be. Yes, it might sound a little indigenous. I can't make words anymore. Let's talk about voice acting. Something that's actually been on my mind a little bit as this was launched today. The voice actress, Laura Bailey, the voice actress for Abby, the most a very, very controversial character in The Last of Us 2. I do want to warn you that there might be some spoilers in here, so just be careful if you haven't played The Last of Us yet. But I thought this is something I wanted to talk about because as a amateur voice actor and just in general as a entertainer and somebody that presents themselves to the public eye, this bothers me, and it's been bothering me a lot over the last couple of months, and I just want to talk about this. Laura Bailey, the voice actress of Abby, has been receiving death threats for a continual amount of time ever since the game came out, I believe, and maybe even before that, since the leaks were spread out there. She's finally compiled a list on Twitter, and she put it out there, and she was just like, look, enough is enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at her channel, or her Twitter. She says, man, I only try to post positive stuff on here, but sometimes this just gets a little overwhelming. I blacked out some of the words because, you know, spoilers. Side note, thank you to all the people sending me positive messages to balance it out. It means more than I can say. This has actually been retweeted about 27,000 times and liked 124 times. Any people from James Gunn have responded to this. Obviously, the Naughty Dog director, Neil Druckmann, I believe his name is. You know me, I'm not, whatever. Anyways, here's some of the messages that these hardcore fans have said about and sent to her directly. These true fans of Last of Us. I'm going to kill you because you redacted in LA of Us, La of Us Part 2. Here's another person. I'm going to find where you live and slaughter you for what you did to Redacted. Mark my fucking words. Let's continue. Someone simply writes, I will stab you. Another person, just want to say, you should die, bitch. Fuck you, you ruined it. Here's a lovely one. I hope your parents die by a hard cancer for killing my, not that I redact it. I will find you and I will kill your kid for for that. Just wait for that. Using a Abby avatar. I'm sorry, Ellie avatar at that. Oh boy. And the last one. Fuck you, dumb Abby, bitch, go fuck yourself. The true Last of Us fans, I suppose. You know, it goes without saying that obviously this is a terrible thing, and nobody should have to, no entertainer, nobody that goes into their job, steps into a booth, works their ass off, should have to endure. And the crazy thing about this, it's not even it's an actor, but it's not even somebody's face that you're critiquing. So you don't even have a face to put to this, just a voice, This shit is wild. I responded. I was mad on Twitter. This is pieces of trash. It's filth. It's worse. If you're one of these type of people that think like this and you're subscribed to my channel, please don't. Please don't. Please leave. It's never really been about the numbers to me anyways, the sub count and all that bullshit and all that clout. So please leave.
Stop smiling. It's not a joke. Please leave.
If we lose 100 subscribers tomorrow, I do not care. I'm better off. I would rather you not be part of this. It was already annoying hearing people getting so mad at people that actually liked the game. But if you're out there harassing, sending death threats for some, I'm speaking from experience. When people put out videos on me, or when people say something, or something's taken out of proportion, or out of continuity, or taken out of context, and people will write off of that particular situation and send death threats. I've gotten death threats over Batman v Superman. I've gotten death threats over some other shit. And then I'm trying to think of what the last thing was that somebody told me to fuck off and die or whatever. I think it was something to do with Blackpink. I don't even remember. And that's the craziest thing. It's like, it's one thing sending death threats when you're disagreeing with somebody's opinion, but to literally go after a voice actor because of a character you don't like. Ooh. One of the things that I saw in here that I also wanted to point out, let me see if I can find it in this bullshit. Oh, here's someone who wanted to take the high road and apologize. They originally, oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, this was the same person that got called out earlier. They got called out, so then now they step up and they're like, I just want to say and send my most sincere apologies to Laura Bailey. I am really a fan of this game. Obviously not. Obviously not. But when it happened at the beginning of the game, I could not control myself. My psychological state became difficult. I could not breathe, but when I played with a Abby. What? I realized I was, okay, so this is fine. I realized I was wrong in that this game has no hero in it, but this game remains one of the hashtag Last of Us Part 2 greatest games I played in my life. I am very sorry, Laura. I hope you will forgive me. I mean, Laura apologized, which is more than I would, but man. But here's the thing that I like the most that made me laugh the most was, if you lash out like this at a voice actress over something a fictional character did in a fictional setting, you desperately need professional help. Your brain is clearly unable to tell fiction and reality apart. This needs to be evaluated. Dun dun. Please go to therapy. I swear. And you know what? It's funny that this is the image, because I swear to God, this vitriolness, this anger, we have only seen in one other thing, and that was Captain Marvel. The same type of people that would come in here and be so mad for whatever reason, Captain Marvel. And that movie made $1 billion too. And you know, it's funny because I actually, okay, as you know, my friend Jessica Negri, she did the voice of a character on Ruby, and I remember privately messaging her, and I was just like, you know, it was just tongue in cheek, but I was just like, yo, I'm so mad because you killed Redacted, and she just messaged me back. She was like, sorry, like that. But you know, obviously that's tongue-in-cheek and what have you not, and nobody is gonna get on her about that because they know it's just a job. You're doing the damn thing. So the main thing I wanted to point out here is we have already lost some beautiful people within the last 2 to 3 months. In the last 2 to 3 months alone, bullying, cyberbullying has led to people going in and deciding to take themselves out of this world and killing themselves. And sometimes when they do a cry for help online or whatever, people will continue to encourage them to kill themselves. There's a Twitch streamer that recently just killed themselves a few days ago, and you can see on the stream that people are encouraging him to kill himself. What the fuck? As a Japanese, as someone who lives in Japan and as a Japanese wrestling fan, Hana Kimura, the most beautiful woman I have seen recently within the last couple of weeks. Beautiful woman, beautiful body. Did some TV, shitty ass Japanese reality TV show called Terrace House. The show told her, the producers told her to act aggressive and beat up on some, flip her, wanted her to slap the shit out this dude on TV, but she knew that wasn't go over well, so she compromised and slapped the cap off this dude. Blew up all over the internet. All these Japanese otaku motherfuckers started harassing her and telling her to kill herself. She went out there and she said, every day I get 100 people asking me to kill myself, telling me I should kill myself. I want to say that it doesn't hurt, but it does. And what happens? More people proceed to get her to kill herself. She's fucking alone, quarantined in she's alone, quarantined in her room during the corona presence situation, the shutdown. When Japan's shut down, fucking they rerun that episode again on Terrace House. She gets a whole nother wave of hate. She wanted to quit the show. Her agency wouldn't let her quit the show. She gets all this hate. She fucking slits her wrists, fails at it. Then people encourage her to do it again, try it again. She just gives up and she just returns. She gives her cat away, or cat or dog away, to the agency or something like that. Leaves a suicide letter to her mom and says, "I'm sorry. Thank you for giving birth to me. I'm sorry I failed you." Goes into her home, turns on the toxic gas, leaves a sign so nobody will come in, warning them that there's toxic gas, and leaves this planet forever. And my daughter is a fan of this show. She's not a fan anymore. And I'm sitting up here having to explain to her why someone who plays a heel character in wrestling would be so stressed to take their own life. And I'm sitting here also explaining to her that if she had gotten off that shitty ass television show Terrace House and had made her way to the WWE or AEW and was around some real deal wrestling fans, people, not these reality TV fans whose reality is so warped that they're going to go tell somebody to kill themselves over some shit they saw on TV. I got to explain to her how somebody could take their lives. And if she had come to America, she would have gotten, okay, I don't want to say it on there, but she would have gotten that sweet, sweet love and knew that she was worth something and that her life meant something in America. At least I assume. Because she was fine as fuck. And I'm not saying you have to be fine to be appreciated, but I'm just saying, if your boy Akasan was still single and we ran and our destiny came together, it would have been the business. But now she's gone. And she'll never have a chance at saving herself. Anyways, the point I'm trying to say, guys, is be kind. Take care of yourselves. Luckily, we have voice actors that are strong in this situation. I'm glad that this shit is being called out, and I'm glad that people like James Gunn is and across the board, celebrities and everybody is showing her love. And I'm glad that Laura Bailey recognizes the fact that more people, regardless of how they feel about the game, more people understand that she's just doing her job, and it's a damn good job at that. That's all I want to say, guys. Take care of yourselves and don't be an asshole. And if you think like this, if you think this is reasonable, if you're one of those people like Grace Randolph that tells people that they just need to toughen up or be stronger or just learn how to take it, somebody that goes on a blockchain every time somebody has something bad to say about her, block, 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 block. If you're somebody like that that's out there critiquing somebody, get the fuck off my channel, man. For reals. Tired of this shit. And also subscribe to me on Twitch, aka SAN_plays, for more gameplay like The Last of Us. I'm out. Peace.